head, slide in the feather, big money grip, leaning on the switch.
Do y'all think being an adult is not becoming, is really unbecoming what you went through?
Yeah.
No, I think it's.
What you mean?
Like peeling off
yeah.
layers of like breaking generational curses and stuff like that. You really just taking layers off until you get to your authentic self?
I think
or do you feel like you becoming and you adding?
I think it's both though at the same time. Like,
probably.
Because it's like you gotta peel back the shit. Because it's like you go off into the world. You go out into the world like on some what you learned from the crib. And then you live into the world. You interact with different people that's outside of your family. You like, damn, like. Then you kind of realize the shit that I was taught ain't even right. So you gotta delete all that shit.
Right.
And then start learning how new people are and shit. Because that can really block a lot of your blessings. Like, for shit show. So it's just like. A nigga really just gotta keep pushing and just make sure that you know you ain't doing shit in the wrong way.
See, I mean, I agree, bro, but at the same time, I think it's more like putting layers on. I treat it like it's cold outside, type shit. Like it's cold outside, you gotta put more clothes on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think like the more shit you go through, you gotta put more layers on in order to like build to become who you gonna be in the end. Like
different, say a night outfit.
It's like
you preparing for war on some shit, like
right.
It's just like Texas. Like Texas when it's like in between like the winter and summer.
It be hot as hell.
It'll be cold as hell in the morning.
Yeah.
And you have to have your tools for each.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying?
In the morning you can wear shorts, in the afternoon
you need a hoodie on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas need a
jumpsuit
on.
Shit. Nigga might need some damn shelter.
So that's how I look at it. Like you gotta have, like you gotta like get some you gotta get some scabs.
No, for real.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta get some scabs, bro, out here. You know what I'm saying? And then that builds you up into who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like now you fully layered, ready for war.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think you can. A nigga can't go.
But you have to. Do you have to hurt every fucking part before you get that gear?
But it's like that's what it kind of takes.
Like say you need something for your chest. I had to get shot in my chest just to learn to put this shit on.
That depends on the person, cause you got some people that see other people's experiences and just
can learn from it.
You know what I'm saying? So
nah, for real.
But see, that's putting a layer on. Whether you went through it or not, you
it's just taking the good with the and just leaving the bad where it's
everybody ain't gonna take like for it to happen for people to understand. Like, bro, sometimes when shit in your face, come on now.
Sometimes nigga gotta slap the shit out of you for you to get it. Whether it be, you know what I'm saying? Like life.
Some stuff I think some stuff you do learn easy, and some shit you actually have to. The only way to learn is to actually go through it.
Yeah. Or at least see it.
Okay. Shit, our parents weren't really teaching us nothing outside of the foundation of what you're supposed to do. Like if they would have told us get a job and then you can save enough money to do your own thing, to start a business and just
they didn't even see that. They didn't even see that as a possibility.
Exactly, right. And we can't knock them because they ain't have the same they ain't have the same resources that we got right now. So you can't blame them. You know what I'm saying? It just do be a hard thing to explain to them when you know that. Even though this seems like something that's out the norm for you, it's like ain't nobody doing this shit here where I'm at, so why would I not do it because you projecting
your fears?
Yeah, on me, and I don't even feel that. Like even with you telling me, that's just making me go towards that even more. So it's like once I finally get to that point, bro.
We done got to this whole conversation. I ain't had my hat on. I think I look good in this picture. But yeah, keep going, bro. My bad.
Nah, you good,
keep
bro.
That,
just
keep
like,
that,
man.
I think I look mighty good in this head.
And that's another thing that go with breaking generational curses, bro. You having to explain what you know, what your mission is. Like, you can't all the way put it down to where they can completely explain it, but it's like you know the feeling each time you try to.
I think it's more show and prove.
It's
exactly. You can't tell a nigga who don't know.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, as men, that's what we gotta do, though. Build.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, men have to conquer and build shit.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so, if you ain't out, if you a man and you ain't out building something, then you really a waste of space. You really, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, whether whether it be your own business or, you know what I'm saying, something just for like your family and something, bro. Like you gotta be out here building something as a man, bro. Legacy. You know what I'm saying? Like you got children and you know what I'm saying, you got people counting on you. You know what I'm saying? As a man, you're supposed to provide and all this shit, you know what I'm saying? So if you ain't providing or, you know what I'm saying, if you ain't providing, what you doing? Like, what you doing? That's how I look at it, bro, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know, as a man, family, I mean, of course it's family, business. Well, really, bro, I think it's business then family, because without my business, I can't take care of my family.
No, for real. It's like your family gonna push you to go towards your business. It's like a recycling type. You know what I'm saying?
That's a better
And
way
what
to say
It feed into each other instead of it
That's
being
a better
like,
way to say it.
Yeah.
It'd be hard to tell the balance though, cause it seems like one cup is always fuller than the other. It's like you gotta sacrifice
Life
for
ain't
each
easy.
one.
Right.
Like
Life ain't
shit,
easy.
I gotta miss
Yeah.
out on this to do this. Well, I gotta do this. You know what I'm saying?
Life ain't easy.
But I feel like if you really want to do what you trying to do, that shit not gonna really take you away from what you really trying to do. Like, of course, you gonna have to take some time to adjust and shit, but at the same time, you gonna find a balance. Like, okay, maybe I could fit in doing this, maybe I could fit in doing that.
So let me ask, what changed y'all? Like, what part in y'all life was y'all like? What part of y'all life did it was like, damn, this the turning point? Not as far as in like business wise or, you know what I'm saying, not like that. I'm talking about like internally, like at the crib, like growing up, you seen something, you was like, and it just turned, it changed your life. It like threw a monkey wrench in your life.
I don't want to say it was a monkey wrench, but I can definitely say when me and Ashley first moved in together, for sure, that was definitely like a pivotal moment. Cause it's like, shit, nigga can't just say we stay together. I actually gotta pull my weight as far as keeping the job, making sure I got my half of everything and shit, and make sure I got my money, shit, really.
Made you be a man.
Facts, and knowing that it ain't no summer breaks, it ain't no Christmas
That was
breaks.
straight out of hospital.
Right, like it's
Straight.
working 365 days a week, and you might get lucky calling out sick, or you know what I'm saying, catching a holiday or some shit here and there. But for the most part, bro, that shit was really, cause it was a good thing, cause it's like me and Ashley moved together, so boom, now we lit. And then it's like the real, I got my awakening into the real world, cause nigga working in warehouses and shit, seeing how they really treat us and shit. Not really paying us nothing, but want to take all our time. So it's just like shit. It was bittersweet, but it taught me, like, I had to go through that shit to get to who I am today, type shit, for sure.
What about you, Dominique? What was the turning point in your life, through a monkey wrench in your life? Everything probably was going good up until this point.
A little period of time when I had dropped out of high school. Kind of just seeing everybody like continue. When I was at the crib, like to the point where you start to appreciate the time you had in school, cause nigga at the crib, nigga, I wasn't doing shit.
Man.
All that bullshit on TV, you see that shit every day, like, you know. And then you like you said, like I wasn't building on nothing, cause I was at the crib, so I was just like I felt like I lacked a space. To where eventually, when I did get back into school and I graduated, it was just like I kind of understood in that small period of time that, you know, life goes on regardless, bro. Like,
Yeah.
so you can't soak on nothing. You know, you gotta just keep pushing. You know, like
For real.
like regardless, like we've been saying, like this shit ain't easy. This shit ain't a game, but it's one of the things where if you keep trying at it, you'll figure something out.
Something gotta
Right.
give.
You know what I'm saying? So
My mama was just bringing up an analogy to me today, talking about she just finna start throwing the spaghetti on the wall and see what sticks.
See what stick, yeah.
That's really what it. What we at the point now.
For me, it was a couple turning points.
yeah, I got a few, but you know that was one of the major big
But
first
see,
ones.
my shit was pivotal though. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm gonna try to keep it short as I can. You know what I'm saying? Like, mom's was, we went from being in the hood to my mama getting like some like RN, like she was a nurse or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So life was sweet. And then she got on pills. You know what I'm saying? She got on pills and my daddy was drinking heavy. You know what I'm saying? So that's when my life, like, all right, cool. We went from being up to like slowly dwindling down. You know what I'm saying? Like slowly going the wrong way type shit. And then I hit a lick in like '08 type shit. You know what I'm saying?
98.
98.
98 my ass. Shit. Man, that shit. Damn.
Nah, I'm bullshit.
They don't know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but after that, I moved. That's when I moved to Cedar Hill with, you know what I'm saying, Damien. That was the turn. That was another turning point, me moving with Damien. So moms and pops going, you know what I'm saying, on drugs and alcohol to hitting the lick to now my life is going back up. Cause I'm moving. I moved back to the suburbs. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga going to school every day, doing what he's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? In a sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, like, just really being a grown man, bro, and experiencing what I experienced with my relationship situation back in the Gap. You know what I'm saying? Like, those 3 moments right there, like, was like, all right, cool. Like, smack, life great. Then smack again. All right, cool. Now figure out how to make life great as a grown man.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
For me,
that's what it is for me.
For me, it was never one experience. It was so many traumatic experiences built up to where I knew exactly what I did not want. And I made a decision that I'm not finna be like this.
Man.
I seen so much that I didn't want to replicate. You know, I had to find my own people to look up to outside of my family. Because nobody was really mimicking the life that I wanted to live or how I wanted to treat people. You know.
That's hard.
Yeah, for real.
That's hard. Because it's kind of like your environment can either make you grow, you know what I'm saying, make you grow or stay in the same place.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Like, or I guess dwindle. You know what I'm saying? In a downward spiral.
Nah, for real, bro.
Cause I wouldn't be the same dollar as I was if I never left the Grove, the East. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I never left them places, I wouldn't be dollars who I am now.
You would be a product of that environment.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Man.
well, I can't, but I'm not gonna say that. Actually, I can scratch that whole statement because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, before I came back to Cedar Hill, I was going the wrong way. So probably would have ended up being shit in life. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I can say coming to Cedar Hill saved me. But for certain people, I like it done broke them. It done made them, or they done just stay stagnant. And they cool with being in that same place. They cool waking up, going outside, sitting on the patio, porch, whatever, and talking shit about everybody else in the neighborhood. Yeah. And that's fine because they comfortable. They know. They look around, they see the same shit for 10 plus years. They're like, damn, this is normal. I ain't never been outside of here.
Man, and
I
ain't no problem.
So much traumatic shit.
And it's like, it's no problem with trying to be normal, bro, but when you got a feeling that's, you know what I'm saying, that you feel strongly about, that you feel like you can do, that's what make you different. Because a lot of people might have it, but they ain't going to have that same drive. But it's just like, when you know what you might not even know what you're supposed to be doing, but you know as long as you work towards it, that you can get to it, bro. That's because I don't even know myself, honestly. The only thing that I need to know about myself is if I put my mind to it, bro, I can do it. So that's all I need to know, bro. Like, I don't need to know all that extra shit, so.
You seen that shark theory? The shark theory shit where you put a shark, I guess, like, I don't know if it's a fish or a shark, whatever, you put it in a little fish bowl, and it will only grow to the size of the bowl. Yeah. But you put it in the ocean, then it'll grow to the, you know what I'm saying?
Not for real.
In some, but I'm saying in some aspects it's right, and some it's not, because I done seen, we done seen people who
then they got
been in the hood their whole life, and now they millionaires, they own their CEOs, they COOs, or whatever the case may be, of $1 million companies and shit like that. So that's why I think it's like,
I feel like a beta fish in that sense. Then we the beta fish because them bitches jump out of the little shit you put them in. They jump out.